conference matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Cardinals will kick this away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Clemson Tigers offense is on the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this running back is almost a throwback, a durable workhorse. They just count on him time after time.
And I think, Chris, the thing that I love about this guy is whether it's in the run game, obviously, to be able to bounce it outside, get those tough yards between the tackle, or his hands. They oftentimes will be able to throw the football to him and showcase what he can do out on the perimeter against any defense in the country.
Fire to the right side, complete. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The first down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial, kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The sure hands, it's Jones. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Keeping it on the ground here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Receiver. Finding space at the 20. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Headed for the end zone. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. The Tigers will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone. He
manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And he takes this from inside the 5. The Cardinals offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Now they feature a quarterback who had a rough outing last time. He told us he knows what he did wrong, trying to correct that. We'll see how well he can bounce back today.
Chris, I think that's it. I think it's a bounce-back opportunity for him. We know that he's capable of playing much better. More importantly, he knows that he's capable of playing much better. I think you get off to a quick start, regain that confidence, and just start getting back there and start playing football much better.
Testing the right side here. Nowhere to run up the middle. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll try the right here. Fighting him off. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The Cardinals pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain and bring up 4th down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Jones. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
To throw, it's Owens. The pocket breaking down. Breaking free at midfield. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Cardinals looking to cash in this red zone trip. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Using his legs. It's Allen. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw it again. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Well, they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. And a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield. But, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards. And now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
He moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Here's the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. The tackle was made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Tigers line up with a first and goal. Let's go. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Gabe moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
He's got it near the end zone. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And here's the handoff. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on third and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 38 yards out. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Cardinals starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Dropping back, it's Owens. Caught over the middle. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Cardinals are looking to keep this drive going. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Hauser. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Creative play design there, but it doesn't get much. They stop him for no gain.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle, it's Little. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Hand off on first and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On second and goal, they hand it to him again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And they're trying to punch it in here. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Gets some space around the 30. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Cardinals are on the move here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around. Doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, and was able to blow this play out.
To the air, it's Owens. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Cardinals bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. It's a shotgun run call. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Brought that after 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last drive was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? It's a quarterback keeper. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Cardinals will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To the air, it's Owens. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first. Here comes the tempo.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made in space. Look out. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Second down now after the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. There's contact on the throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much. to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. He's hit as he throws it. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The important 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is...
He cannot escape. It's a sack. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory.
Boy, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Back to throw. It's Owens. And he dumps it off to the tight end. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Throwing off play action. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And the Cardinals come to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play, and the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Grab down the middle. It's Connors. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And he goes nowhere. Stop and hold behind the line of scrimmage. And the quarterback will just clock the football.
No gain on the play.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. To throw, it's Owens. Defense is coming after him. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Launching one to the end zone. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Let's it fly to the wideout. The short hands. It's Clark. The junior brought down after making a great catch.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. They're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
One play to lose the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And the big play to start the drive, but now the 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And looking for a big play here.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to throw. It's Owens. Deep shot toward the end zone. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. This was a kick.